You want to know the biggest secret in interior design? You don't need a massive budget to create a home that looks and feels amazing. As a designer, I've seen $1,000 transformations that had more impact than $50,000 renovations, because it's not about how much you spend, but where and how you spend it. So today, I'm sharing my absolute best budget-friendly design tips that deliver maximum impact with minimum investment. These are exact strategies I use in my own home and with clients who want that designer result without that designer price tag. So let's transform your space without emptying your wallet. Hi, my name is Shelley from Armada Design Center in Bellevue, Washington. I am so passionate about beautiful design that's accessible to everyone. And today, I'm going to share my insider secrets to create a home you'll love without breaking the bank. Let's start with some game-changing budget design strategies. Number 1, paint. The ultimate budget transformer. Nothing, I mean nothing, changes a space more dramatically for less money than paint. But the magic is in how you use it, which leads me to color drenching. This is big in 2025. Paint your walls, trim, and ceiling the same color for a luxurious, intentional look that feels custom and high-end. And strategic accents, let's talk about that. Paint just one wall, the ceiling, or the interior doors in a bold color for maximum impact with minimal expense. Okay, are you ready to transform your home on a budget? I would love to see what you're working with. Share a photo of your space on our social media and I'll suggest one budget-friendly change that would make the biggest difference. Or you can visit Armada Design Center, where we can help you identify the most impactful updates for your specific home and your budget. You guys, beautiful design is for everyone. Let's make your home reflect your style without emptying your wallet. Furniture refresh. This is really cool, you guys. Everybody can do this. You can transform your dated wood furniture with quality paint and new hardware instead of spending a fortune on replacing pieces. I recently helped a client transform their dated oak kitchen by painting the cabinets a soft sage green, and it was so beautiful with solid brass hardware. The total cost, can you guess? It was under $1,000. The result, can you guess that? A kitchen that looks like a $40,000 renovation. It is stunning. Now, let's move on to number 2, statement lighting that steals the show. Lighting is the jewelry of your home, and changing it delivers incredible bang for your buck. Talk about oversized fixtures. You guys, everybody in your space needs to have at least one oversized fixture. It's an unexpectedly large pendant or a chandelier that creates instant drama and becomes the focal point of any room, just like the one in my own dining room, and I have one in my own primary bedroom as well. The budget sources, let's talk about that for a second. Armada Design Center, we have a huge selection of gorgeous fixtures that start as little as $50. Yes, you did hear me right, that start as little as $50. You have to come see the showroom and look through our catalog selection. It's truly impressive. And how about DIY upgrades? Add trim, paint, or new shades to basic fixtures for custom looks at a fraction of the cost. In my own dining room, I installed a gorgeous crystal chandelier that only cost me $350. I get compliments on it all the time. Okay, now for number 3, textiles and how they bring instant warmth and style. Soft furnishings deliver immediate impact with minimal investment. Layered window treatments, this is a big deal. You can hang curtains high and wide, and this is important regardless of the size of your window. This creates an illusion of larger windows and high ceilings. It's a great design trick. Strategic rug placement. Even inexpensive rugs look luxurious when properly sized. Aim for at least the front legs of all furniture to sit on the front of that rug. That's a very powerful design tip. How about pillow power? I love pillows. Do you guys ever change them throughout the seasons? I know I do. Now, throw pillows in current colors and textures can completely change your sofa's look for under $100. And it makes your space feel fresh and brand new. One client was convinced they needed a new sofa until I added fresh pillows, a textured throw, and a properly sized rug. It was super simple, you guys, and the transformation was so dramatic. They decided to keep their existing furniture, saving them literally thousands of dollars. All right, next up, number 4, the power of plants and natural elements. I can't say enough about this, you guys. Nothing brings life to a space like actual life. Strategic greenery. Even inexpensive plants create energy and dimension when they're placed thoughtfully. Budget-friendly options, you guys can buy snake plants. I have them in my home. Pothos, even spider plants. They thrive with minimal care and cost under $20. How about natural textures? This is a big deal in design, you guys. Everything natural and organic. Incorporate baskets, wood tones, and stone elements for organic warmth that never goes out of style. I transformed my own entryway with a $15 snake plant in a $10 pot, paired with a gorgeous piece of art I found from an artist selling their business. I couldn't believe the deal I got on the solid brass sculpture and the real marble base. My dad handcrafted this Lazy Susan out of aged wine barrels, and my grandmother passed me down these mansard glass oil lamps. This simple vignette cost under, wait for it, $100, but it makes a memorable first impression. And isn't that what we all want? A great first impression when you walk into your home? Okay, let's move on to number 5. Rethink your art strategy. Beautiful walls don't require expensive art. Oversized DIY canvas, a large-scale DIY abstract painting creates major impact. Even simple color blocks or lines look intentional when large. How about framed fabric? Beautiful textiles, you guys. You can frame them as art and deliver the color, the pattern, and the texture at minimal cost with maximum impact. Gallery walls. This is fun to talk about. Let's talk about collections of smaller, affordable pieces that create a massive impact of one large, expensive piece. Okay, we're moving on. Let's dive into number 6, hardware. You guys, this is the tiny detail with the massive amount of impact. Changing hardware is like giving your home new jewelry. Don't we all love new jewelry? I know I do. For a great cabinet transformation, new knobs and pulls can completely update kitchen and bathroom cabinets for a few $100s. Door hardware, if you want to replace your basic doorknobs with matte black or aged brass versions, instantly this elevates your entire home. Furniture updates, how about new knobs on dressers or side tables? And then you can create custom looks from basic pieces. And one client that I worked with actually updated their entire kitchen with new matte black hardware for only $340. I know you guys, these prices sound crazy, but I'm telling you the truth. The contrast against their white cabinets created a custom look that made the whole kitchen feel brand new. Many of you want to know, when should you save and when should you splurge? This is a big topic, so let's talk about it. Here's my thoughts on that. Smart budgeting means knowing where your money makes the biggest difference. Here's what's worth the splurge. Comfortable seating. The sofa you sit on daily should be as comfortable as you can afford. Quality paint. Higher end paint applies better, you guys. It covers in fewer coats and it lasts so much longer. And the all-important topic of cabinetry. Make sure it's constructed well to stand the test of time. At Armada, we have 8 different cabinetry lines to choose from and a team of experts to guide you in the best solution for your space. Here's where I recommend you can save. All right, here we go. Accent furniture. Side tables, occasional chairs, and decorative pieces can be budget-friendly without compromising your overall look. They can be recycled and upcycled to create a whole new, fresh concept in your space. Trendy items. All right, let's talk about this for a second. It's very of the moment. Please don't invest heavily, as you'll likely want to change this in just a few years. When it comes to artwork and accessories, unless it's handed down from generations, these are perfect for budget finds, DIY projects, and great creative solutions. Do you guys want to hear my own budget-friendly transformation story? All right, so here it goes. Here's how I built my primary bathroom on a budget. I painted the walls, the trim, and the ceiling. It was $75. The large format wall tile was recycled and only cost me $220. There's 2 smaller lighted vanity mirrors instead of 1 big expensive piece of glass stretching the spans of the wall. That only cost me $300. I have quartz countertops on a square foot program, which I got for $600, and I added brushed nickel hardware to the cabinetry, which was only $85. I styled it with new white towels and a decorative shelf ladder to place them on, and accessories to give it that spa-like vibe. How much was that? That was only $300. The result looks like a $40,000 bathroom project, but cost not even a quarter of that. The key was focusing on the elements that create the biggest visual impact rather than making structural changes. Okay, let's wrap things up. Beautiful design isn't about how much money you spend. It's about thoughtful choices that maximizes impact. By focusing your budget on high visibility changes like paint, hardware, textiles, you can completely transform your home without major renovations. Remember that good design takes time. Instead of trying to do everything at once with a limited budget, prioritize the changes that will make the biggest difference and tackle them one by one. This measured approach allows you to invest in quality where it matters while finding creative solutions for everything else.